Nerd Reactor, roll out.
What's up, Reactorites? John here, and it's time to talk about Parasite. And with Parasite, I saw a trailer, and I saw that Joon-ho Bong was going to direct it. If you don't know, he was the director of Snowpiercer and also the Netflix movie Okja. Okja, it was kind of a weird movie, but I really loved Snowpiercer, so I had to check out Parasite just to see how this movie is. Based on the trailer, I had no idea what the movie was about. It looked creepy, and with it being very mysterious, my imagination went wild, so I thought it was like a supernatural movie. You got like maybe zombies or the undead or something like that. And after watching the movie, I was completely wrong, but it's still a crazy, intense, twisted, dark movie. And it still has a lot of comedic elements, so it's got a very nice balance of just kind of feeling sorry for the characters, but then also feeling like, oh my god, you guys are digging yourselves a grave, and I'm not sure how you're going to get out of this. The story of Parasite follows a family, a very poor family, and they want more out of their life. They figure out a way to infiltrate a rich family's house. So one will be the son will be a tutor for the daughter of the rich family, and then soon the poor son invites the rest of his family to become helpers around the house, whether you're a teacher for the other kid or becoming a nanny, becoming pretty much a servant, a maid, whatever you want to call it, and then also becoming a driver for the family. So they all infiltrate, and it's interesting to see how they plan things and how the family dynamic is affected by it. But yeah, these characters are just fun to watch. The poor family just pretending to be something they're not, and just the acting for these for the characters. I was like blown away just to see how they are in reality and then in the household. So they do a really great job. As you watch the movie, it just gets darker and darker, and then you're like, who do I root for? But for me, I'm still rooting for the main family, because I just want to see if they can succeed in their mission to live a better life other than from their previous one. Even though they're kind of ruining the lives of, well, they're not really ruining lives, because they're just helping out, they're just taking over. But they're just taking advantage of this rich family's home. It's this movie is still rated R, so there's going to be some sexual content, and so that moment I'm like, whoa, they're really going at it, and this is like almost, just seeing it, I'm like, yep, they're really touching each other. Because usually in a lot of sex scenes from other movies, it's like very sensual and romantic, and sometimes the angles, you hide things, and it's never really like they're really going at it. Here, it's not like they're the scene is as intense because there's clothes on, but you're watching it and you're like, yeah, I think they're really touching each other. They're really touching each other. But yeah, so my suggestion to you is, if you want to watch Parasite, don't even watch this trailer. Don't even read up anything about it. Like, the less you know about the movie, the better, just because of the different layers of the movie. You're watching it, more hidden stuff is revealed, and more dark stuff's revealed. So you're like, ooh my god. But yeah, I loved it. This is definitely one of my favorite films of 2019. This is it brings all kinds of emotions for me, with laughter and just like being nervous with the characters. Because these characters from the poor side, they're super likable, and you're watching them, but then they're still doing some crappy stuff to the family, the rich family, and then the rich family is there are certain things where you're like, they're kind of cool, but they're just kind of there. They're just kind of like blinded by what's happening around them. I know that some people might be like expecting something like, oh, this looks like a fun movie to watch, and then all of a sudden it turns dark. So I'm just letting you know, set your expectations for that, and so you know what type of movie you're watching. So this is just a tale of a family infiltrating a rich family so that they can have a better life. It starts off as really funny, and then it just becomes dark, so just expect that. And that way you'll have certain expectations of the movie. You won't be, blindsided or expecting something else. For me, like I kind of like watching a movie without knowing anything about it, and so I was completely blown away, completely surprised, and I can't wait for this movie to come out in theaters in the States. So if you had a chance to watch it, probably like in Korea or once it comes out in the States, let me know what your thoughts are on the comments below. With that said, I'm John, and I'll see you guys next time.